Sometimes you have to take care of certain things before you start your workday. Now let's go trash picking. I got a mini bike, but it wasn't in the garbage. And I also bought a 10-speeder bike. That wasn't in the garbage either. This bike is in the garbage though, but despite the fact that it is a lovely shade of green and it's a Specialized and it needs relatively minor repairs, I think we'll leave it for somebody else. Anyway, so far between the 10-speed bike and the mini bike, I'm down $100, so let's go see if we can turn a profit. Although I figured, you know, these are a no-brainer. This mini bike brand new at Northern Tool is $750, and that road bike probably cost $1,100 when it was new, so I can double up pretty easily. Das ist Bruder, ja. Bruder. Man, that is a neat toy. Is that a toy, or is that like a collectible item? Let's see if the ratcheting mechanism works. I guess not. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. Wow, the Jeep's getting loud. I don't know why I went through all that, because I had no intention of taking this thing. But, you know. The rule of thumb is if it says Tonka on it, then you'll take it. But if it says Bruder on it, then, you know. Why is the Jeep so loud? I don't know. Do I have an exhaust leak or something? Now I gotta check engine light. Let's look under the hood and see if we can see anything that's obviously, egregiously a problem. I don't know. Looks okay to me. Sounds okay to me. Definitely vibrating a little bit. It could be because these spark plugs are supposed to be replaced every 30K, and it's been like, I don't know. We're at 44 now, and I don't think they've ever been done. So maybe I'll put new spark plugs in it soon. Anyway, I don't know, onward and upward, I guess. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm really aggravated today. I shouldn't be. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful town, but for some reason I'm just like all aggro right now. All tense. Maybe it's because of that check engine light. Wow, look at this thing. That's heavy. Heavy piece of steel. Oh, here's some pile hopper. I'm not even gonna talk to this lady. She's the kind of lady who doesn't even want to say hello, so, you know. Goodness, can't get this stuff out of the way. All right, I'm gonna move this box down here. Oh, that was too violent. You guys want a Unimog? Check it out. That's a nice little Unimog. Am I too much of a nerd that I know what a Unimog is? What about this horse? Anyway, I gotta be honest. Despite the fact that all we got is a piece of green metal, a Unimog, and a horse, that pile really outstripped my expectations because I didn't think we were gonna find anything. All right, this pile is always horrible, but you never know. Sometimes these horrible piles will have something in it. Something worth taking. Little box of screws. What would you have to pay for these screws at Home Depot? Like if you bought a little box with this many screws in it? $2.79? I don't know. There's one eyeglass lens. Somebody's walking around in circles, I guess. All right, this is evidence. Evidence that somebody snaked us. Let's see. How about this? Nice crystal bowl. Steel chairs. All right, let's kind of wade through here. Look at this. These came up from a VFW haul. That's kind of neat. I'm not gonna take them, but it was kind of cool to see that. All right, let's climb over here. Yes, big bottle of Bitburger. It actually has something in it still. Why'd I call it a bottle though? How do you open it? Ooh. Oh, that's fun. I don't know if that's a thumbnail or not, but it's fun to just watch this beer peeing on the ground. All right, I'll stop it. We're at work right now. We can't be standing here drinking beer, or then we'll be peeing on the ground. Whoa, lady. You're driving at an adequate speed, I guess. So, thanks for your consideration. You guys remember one of my videos a while back? I was all sad because I found some Jeep doors and I couldn't take them. Well, guess what? I have found some Jeep doors and I think I can take them. And some cushions. I don't know where the couch is, but you know. If you guys need any couch cushions, they're right here. All right. First things first, of course. Like, this is not a high-risk pile, because if some pile hopper comes along, I can just say, I'm taking the Jeep doors, man. And he'll say, oh, okay. You taking the couch cushions? Nah, dude, you can have those. So we can hopefully take our time. Now, the problem is, I already stuffed a lot of junk into this Jeep. So I might have to, like, figure out some kind of innovative way to fit the Jeep doors in. Ugh. Watch the house. Watch the people come out of the house. Oh, we threw those out by accident. You can't have our Jeep doors. That happens once in a great while. One time the guy gave me a table, and like an hour later, he's driving behind me, honking his horn, flashing his lights. Turns out his wife came home and read him the riot act about giving me that table. So I said, no problem, dude, I'll bring it right back to your house. And he's standing there with his wallet out. Please let me buy you dinner. Like, nah, dude, I don't need dinner. And then on my way back to where I was before, I found a Schwinn Stingray. So it all worked out. But we're gonna take these Jeep doors and that's gonna be that. Are they rotted? Are they effed up at all? No, they look pretty good. Roll down windows. You think they have the window glass in them? It's kind of awkward right now, but oh yeah, look at that. Wow, all right. And they're a beautiful color too. It almost makes me want to buy a Jeep with no doors on it. Then just put these doors on it. Huh. Oh, look at that. This is like another Jeep part too. Well, it's like a Collins Brothers video, huh? Wait, I screwed that one up. All right, let me start again. It's like a Dennis Collins video, huh? See? Collins Brothers is the name of the Jeep dealership. Anyway, I'm gonna get this stuff packed up or die trying. All right, those doors fit in there pretty good. Right next to the mini bike and the 10-speed bike. The tailgate is protected by some seat cushion covers, and that fits in great. Now, the one thing we're gonna leave behind, which makes me a little bit sad, is this rear seat, which was covered by this diving suit. So it's actually in pretty good shape. The problem is, I feel like the sadness I'm gonna feel by leaving this behind is gonna be more than eclipsed by the sadness I would feel having it bopping around the inside of the Jeep for the rest of the day. So we're gonna leave that behind, and I predict that it'll be gone pretty soon. But we've got a good starting point to build our own Jeep, you know, from the doors down. I only pulled up this road so I could do a no pumpkin left behind bit. But I have a feeling that this thing might be bronze. Oh my God, it is. Wow, thank you so much, Shiny Bright Doggo. Because I literally only came up here to do the pumpkin thing. I would have drove right by that huge piece of bronze. All right, do you want to glove up for this one? Let's see. It doesn't weigh as much as it looks like it weighs, but that's okay. It's more than plenty. This means later we might have to do the old hack and snap to make it a little smaller so it fits better. All right. Let's put that in first. Now we can grab it by one of the handles. These are the handles. If you guys don't know much about lighting technology, that's what those are, the handles. Now, that's gonna slide around and annoy me for the rest of the day. So we might have to flip it over. All right, you know what we'll do? We'll flip it over. That's aggravating. You know, look, there's no reason not to snip it. All right. So, nothing a wire nut can't fix if anybody actually cares. I don't care. So now we're out, we're flipped, and we're not sliding anymore because we're good and solid. Wow. Thanks again for the whole pumpkin deal. That worked out great for us. Oh, what about this thing too? Oh, look. That's an impact gun. 3/8 too. I don't even have one of those. I wonder if it works. Or if it doesn't work, I wonder if we can fix it. Wow, go subscribe to Shiny Bright Doggo's channel. Because they are literally the only reason that I just scored all that great stuff. Are these 201s or 301s? I feel like they're 201s. All right. Where's the label? It's supposed to have a label that tells me what it is. No? No label? Does the thing pop out? All right. It's weird. You'd think that it would have a label somewhere. I don't want to break the little... You know what? I'm just going to pull this thing off, and if the thing breaks, then we'll just leave him here. It already broke. All right, do we have room for these? Do you think? They're kind of gross. Here, we'll just put it in the grass for now. Ugh, mouse poop. I don't know if I want to put them back here anywhere. I don't really want them in the front seat with me, though. Look at my fun horsey that I found. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. That can't go down there. It can go there. All right, Unimog can go there. There's my gloves. I bought this for $1 at an estate sale. I might have already said that. That'll go in my collection. These are 2 for $5, which is kind of a rip, but we're in an expensive area. Anyway, let's put this blankie over the back of the seat too. That way there we won't get dirty Bose speakers on our nice gray upholstery. Woo! I've been trying to keep the Jeep turned off instead of letting it idle. The mileage I'm getting, according to the Jeep itself, is 13.4. But today, by turning it off a little bit, I think I've been getting 13.7. So I think if I don't let it idle at all, I might be able to average like, I don't know, 14 miles per gallon. All right, I don't like these speakers at all. I don't know if they're 301s, 401s, 201s, 101s. Rock 101, WGIR FM. I have no idea. And I don't have any place for my horse. Listen, horsey. Why don't you go, like, yeah, we'll make sure nothing falls on top of your head. That would be a good idea for a picking channel, like have an actual horse come along with me. Some people probably have a dog. But maybe I could go picking with a horse. Anyway, speaking of horsepower, look under the hood of this beast. Damn, that's a big pig too. What is that? This cover is all covering it up. That's a nice big machine. Well, somebody will get that other than us, because I'm not trying to stuff that into the Jeep. That would just be outrageous. We're still in the middle of nowhere. Apparently, while we've been out here dicking around, my two friends got invited into some house where they found a whole bunch of great stuff. But at least I got to hear about it. secondhand. And I get some barbecue grates. But based on what I heard that they got out of that house, I feel like our Jeep doors might be better. I mean, that last time that I didn't get the Jeep doors, if you guys remember, maybe you don't, I was contemplating picking up some Jeep doors. And I was looking them up and they're pretty pricey. So I figure, like, bare minimum, I could probably get 200 bucks for those. Plus there's a tailgate. Maybe 3 or 4, maybe $500. So, depending on how I decide to market those, they might have been a good idea for us to stay out here in the middle of nowhere instead of going on what they call a house call. An impromptu house call. What do you guys think of this crazy coffee table? Oh, that thing is wild. Is this part of the table? Huh. We might have to take that. I don't know if we could fit it in, but we might have to take it. Then again, these people had a garage sale last year, so they might have tried to sell it. Oh, sorry. I was looking the wrong way. Yeah, that's something you always have to think about is if they already tried to sell it to a bunch of people who came to their garage sale, and then I pick it up out of their garbage and I try to sell it, who exactly am I going to be trying to sell it to? Who's any different than all the people that didn't want to buy it from them at their garage sale? Does that make sense? Oh my God. All right. Look at this table though. That's a nice table. That's not going to fit in the old Jeep. I don't know what I'm going to do about the rest of that hook thing. I don't want to drag it across the street. But I don't want to, like, make you guys not see me grab it. All right, hold on. First of all, could we even fit that table in here? Yeah, we 100% could. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. So, let's try to get this. Look at that. Huh. All right, let's try to get this. Look at that. Let's try to get this chain hoist thing out of here. See, it's like I don't want to drag it on the ground. All right, that can go into my arm, like my homework. Take these chains and this hook. Perfect. Perfecto. Ugh. Perfecto. Now, I guess we can just put that in there. I'm gonna need to buy some touch-up paint for this Jeep at some point in the very near future, because I've put a number of scratches in the finish. All right, let's see if we care about this table, because it's not mid-century modern. It's like 60s ugly. It's neat. It's got some little brass escutcheons on it. But I think we're gonna leave it here for the next guy or gal But what we will do is we'll take this little cranky crankerson and this little umbrella stand, because those are things that we can sell to the scrapyard. What do you think of the chances that nut will come off of there? 0? All right, you want to try it the old-fashioned way? Wow. I feel like the forces involved there were quite substantial, which is why this thing went flying. Now, where are we going to put this so that it won't go flying? Right there is good for now. But I think what I'm going to do is kind of put it... Nah, that wouldn't work. Oh, God. Hit myself in my fat belly with it. Maybe we could put it in between these milk crates a little bit. Right? Like, is that gonna work? Oh, yeah. That'll be just fine. Ugh. Whew. Yeah, loading this truck with scrap metal is surprisingly more complicated than you'd think. Wow, I'm sad. I want this box. Even though it's kind of rusty, all it needs is a coat of paint. But that ain't going in the Jeep, not today. Anyway, this wire will help me cheer up a little bit. I bunked into my friend. He was showing me the stuff he got at that house. Wasn't really all that great, honestly. He looks for a lot of like knickknacks and things for estate sales, and I don't really care about that stuff, so I don't think we really missed out on too much. All right, I don't know that I really want this plastic housing, but I don't really feel like spending too much time unraveling the wire from it. Let's see what we got in here that we can't live without. Woo. We got a pipe. That's fun. We got another thingy. We got a tubing cutter. Wow, that looks like it's cut its last piece of tubing. We got a restoration project. I like a challenge. They still open a little bit. And we got another. I bet if you soak these pretty well, they'll come back to life. Ball peen hammer. This guy's probably looking out of his window going, what the hell is wrong with this dude? I don't know. Oh, you know, this is a flaring tool. Yeah, that's not gonna flare anything else. Another pipe. See? All kinds of fun goodies in this bucket. This bucket of slop. All right. Another tubing cutter. And oh wait. Oh, look at this. No, I thought that was a utility knife, but it's just a saw. We're trash picking in the Bronx today, so that's a saw. That's a saw this guy got from his boss. Anywho, I don't know. I guess that pile wasn't really that great, but I had fun. I think I've seen some good stuff in this tub. So, Let's see if I was right. All right, a pair of shears. Those are fun. I don't know what the hell this thing is. What the hell is that thing? That's a sprayer of some sort. A nozzle. Yeah, I've been trying to remember to shut the Jeep off in between, during my stops, you know? Right. Wow. Here comes somebody flying up the street. That guy yelled at me. He said, "Nice car." Wow, look at this fun socket set. It's like almost all there too. It's a little bit rusty, but not critically rusty. Oh wow, look at this pin. Look at that Mason. Does anyone have a kid named Mason? Probably should have parked on the other side, right? Listen to this. It's filled with water. Don't worry, we'll dry it out. I like that pin. I'm trying to save those things. I'm a pin saver now. All right. I see a big steel. What's this down here? Oh, good Lord. Look at that beast. Where can I put it though? I don't want to damage the carbon fiber on this expensive bicycle. All right, I guess that'll work. This pile seems to have a lot more potential than I originally thought. All right, I'm not going to try and wrestle with this because it's going to be a mess. So I'll cut that off later. I got a lot of staples and brads, but I don't have a tool for that. Put this little hammer in my pocket with my phone. That's a good place for it. Always use solder. I don't think I need that, or do I? If I don't, somebody else might. Same with this one. Charlie Chalkline is what they'll call me going forward from today. That's brand new Flappy Flapperson. Couldn't tell you if I've ever used one of those in my life, but maybe I'll start soon. All right, I really want this caddy. In fact, maybe I'll take it. Maybe not. Then in here, we got the scrape. I think we can live without the scrape. And we got spaghetti and tinsel. Jeez, people still have tinsel for some reason. That's not exactly spaghetti, but close enough. More spaghetti. A decent looking hammer. It's heavy too. I knew I brought these for a reason. White spaghetti. White chocolate macadamia spaghetti. A cheap pry bar. Another piece of black spaghetti. Good Lord. When do the goodies end? Hopefully never. A chisel. I don't know. I don't do any troweling in my day-to-day life. That hammer's kind of effed in the A, so we don't really need it. Screws. Another trowel. Some scissor. Cheap screwdriver. Do I want this tray? I sure do. Look what I'm gonna do now. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4. I can't think of anything that rhymes with 4, so I guess that's the end of my little nursery rhyme. But now all this stuff. Would you guys like to live here? Look how few houses there are across the street. There's exactly 0. But you know where the nearest supermarket is? Yeah, neither do I. I couldn't live like that. I'd go out of my gosh darn mind. But it is a very, very lovely place here. What's that? Oh, the flap disc. See, why go to Lowe's when you can just go to these people's garbage? Anyway, I think that's about it. And you know what? I think I'm going to conclude our video here today too. I feel like we've had enough fun. This will be a short video, short but sweet. Apparently it's going to be raining tomorrow, so that should be fun. It's always fun shooting videos in the rain. Until then, where's the legs? This thing's supposed to have legs attached to it. Are they in here somewhere? Anyway, until, what was I saying? I'm having a Biden moment. Come on, man. Oh, all right. Yeah, until tomorrow. This is all the crap we got today, and thanks for watching. Oh, and I looked up Jeep doors on eBay. Sometimes they sell for like $1,500 a pair. So I thought I was going to sell those for like a quick $100, but I might be able to get like realistically $300 to $500 for those. So, you know, that's excellent. See you tomorrow.